Hello everyone, I'm the Dynamic Duover, and today I shall be beginning my Doctor Who topics for Series 9, because today I realized there's only 2 weeks remaining before the series come back, and I thought I have to make some Season 9 videos. Now before I begin, I just want to say what I'm going to be doing when Doctor Who returns. I'm thinking about doing some live reactions to the episode, and you can expect videos, reviews, and maybe even previews, like discussing what I think will happen in each episode. So, and today I decided I shall begin these topics, these Series 9 videos, by doing a topic that I really want to express why I think this would happen. And that is why and how Clara should leave the show. Now you all know my personal opinions. I think she should have left in Last Christmas. I thought they gave her the perfect ending. It suited the character, and it was such a great piece of television. Until they made it all a dream. So, one of the things I really want to see is her leaving the show in the season finale. Now, Season 9. I wasn't so sure about having Clara in the show. I think, she did a good job with Peter Capaldi in Season 8, but I thought her story was over in Last Christmas. But when I began to think about it, when we got closer to the Season 9 premiere, I began to think, well, these two actors work great alongside each other. And it will be interesting to see how these two characters develop throughout the season. Season 9 is going to have more two-parters and link episodes. So, now I'm going to be discussing why I think she should leave. Why I think Clara should leave. I think because a companion can only remain on the show for 3 seasons. Like Jamie left after 3 seasons. Tegan left after 3 seasons. Sarah Jane left after 3 seasons. You see the pattern? Those are 3 of the longest running companions. Even Amy Pond stayed for 2.5 seasons, just like how Clara is. Like, Jenna Coleman is a great actress, and I would be sad to see her go, but I think Clara should leave after Season 9 because I don't think there's much you can do after, this season. She had no character. She was just used as a plotline in the second half of Season 7. In Season 8, we saw her develop into a character. We saw her act under pressure. We saw her have arguments with this new doctor. Great moments are those scenes where she doesn't agree with the 12th Doctor and how he does stuff. And we also saw her falling in love with Danny Pink last season. And now, one thing you can do is show how Clara is reacting to the loss of Danny in Season 9. But let's remember this topic that we saw in an interview where Stephen Moffat, or was it Jenna Coleman? One of these two said that Clara is beginning to think that she's the Doctor, that she is becoming more reckless, that she thinks she can do anything like the Doctor can. And this kind of points towards the ending of Clara, because if Clara becomes more reckless, she would end up dead if she thinks of herself as the Doctor. So, something else I want to discuss about this character is that there isn't that much story left to tell. Yes, we can say that she's becoming more like the Doctor, but after that, where do we go? The only way for this character to go is being killed. And this leads into the second topic of this video, how I think Clara should leave. Now, as we know, she had, well, let's see, Killer Moon, she left. Mummy on the Orient Express, she had the option of leaving. Darkwater, she had the option of leaving. And Last Christmas, she had the option of leaving. That's 4 episodes where she had the option of leaving. In Kill the Moon, how she was left behind on the moon to make this decision whether to destroy the moon. And yes, I think I would be mad at the Doctor too, making me decide if the moon should stay. Like in this episode, the moon was an egg, so it would be either kill an innocent life form or save planet Earth. And it was a hard decision. Like it's like saying, okay, you can save one person and you can let all these people die, or you can save this person, but you have to kill this one person. And that's a decision that is super hard to make. Yes, I can agree why Clara wanted to leave. And in Mummy of the Orient Express, which was supposed to be Clara's last voyage on the TARDIS, she changed her mind in the last minute, like that. Like she told the Doctor that, is it hard to stop? Could he stop? And he said, never tried it, and never would. And this is the moment where we began to think of Clara's traveling with the Doctor as an addiction. She was becoming more focused on the adrenaline rush to her. That she loved the adventure. She couldn't just give it up. And that's why she stayed in the Mummy on the Orient Express. But in Death in Heaven, after her boyfriend died, she had the option of leaving. And this time we thought she would actually leave. Like, both the Doctor and Clara lied to each other, and they went their separate ways. Then in Last Christmas, she decided to continue traveling with the Doctor. As you can see, that she's becoming this companion that can't stay away from the TARDIS. And she's becoming like a yo-yo companion. Like, every time she leaves, she comes right back. And the only way for her to leave forever is by dying. And it hurts me to say this, but it's a true opinion of mine. Like, we won't believe it if she just leaves, like saying, look, Doctor, I have enough of this. I can't do this anymore. We won't believe that. And if she stays like throughout the entire run of Peter Capaldi, then we will get tired of this character, which some people already are. Like, I'm not tired of this character. I really enjoy the character of Clara. She's my second favorite companion. But it just gets a bit repetitive, boring, seeing the same character. Yes, develop this character. But it's interesting seeing new dynamics with the characters instead of just having them doing the same thing over and over again, like leaving, going back, leaving, going back, leaving, going back. And that gets really old. We won't believe, if this is Jenna Coleman's last episode, we won't believe that she just wants out after she just walks away. We won't believe that. This is so hard for an actor to leave a show they really enjoy. I get that. Like, Jenna Coleman changed her mind twice. She said she was going to leave in season 8 finale, then decided to go into the Christmas special, then leave. But then she signed up for season 9. I get she loves working on the show, but sometimes there's a time to enjoy working on a show and other times just to leave the show when you think you're ready. And she thought she was ready twice. So now I shall be discussing how I think this character should die. So I said I think she should die. And that's the only logical phase to go up to. Like, she won't just walk away. I think she's going to do Like, in that interview, like, the actor said that Clara thinks of herself more as the Doctor than a human being now. And that could be her downfall. Like, she could be trying to do something very clever, making the Doctor so proud of her, but in the end, it kills her. Like, for example, I saw this summary of episode 12 of the season finale, and it said a sacrifice must be required. Soon it was taken off the site I was looking at, so I believe that is a true statement from the episode. I think episode 12 is Clara's last episode. And I think she would die. I don't know how. She could die from a disease. She could die from radiation. Or what really I think, what I would like to see, if this big cliffhanger Steve Moffat said could be like the Valiant return. Like, I want to see the Valiant return this season. I think he would be great enemy for the 12th Doctor. I think, like, if the Valiant did return, I think, like, he appears right behind Clara and just stabs her, and Clara dies in the Doctor's arms. I think that would be a great way to end off episode 11 with Clara's death. Then episode 12 can be like the Doctor trying to get revenge for Clara's death. But with recent information about how episode 11 is just supposed to be about Peter Capaldi and no one else going to be in the episode, I doubt this will happen. So the second way I think she might die is that she, in that final episode, the Doctor's about to sacrifice himself, but she knocks him out and sacrifices herself. And I think her final words would be like, "Run, you clever boy, and remember me." That would be how Clara should exit, like with those lines. It would be the perfect way for this character to go out, because in her previous death of her echo, she always said, "Run, you clever boy, and remember me." And that would be a great way for this character to go. But what could possibly happen for Clara to die? It could just be like she just contracted this disease and she could just die like that. I doubt that would happen, but after what happened with Danny, I wouldn't take any bets. But knowing Stephen Moffat, he will make it the most sad thing ever to happen to the characters. Like, he gave Amy Pond a dramatic exit. He gave River Song a dramatic exit. He's probably going to give Clara a dramatic exit. And if you notice, Amy Pond, Rory Williams, River Song, which are all companions created by Stephen Moffat, all died. So could Clara die is most likely now. So that's my opinion for why and how I think Clara should leave the show. More Series 9 content is going to be on this channel. More videos on what I think might happen, like what I want to see. And I will also go into some of the rumors, like if Dev Ross is returning for the opener, and if I think Gallifrey should return. Those are some of the videos I will be doing soon. Like, I only have 2 weeks left, and this should be interesting to see if I can get all those videos out. I'm the Dynamic Dover. Until next time.